Good morning everybody, welcome back to cilinixfxcapital. I hope you're all doing great and welcome back to this new video and this morning update on Bitcoin. We're back again. Audio should be good, the video should be good, you should be seeing me again. My eye is better, so that's good as well. And yeah, we're going to do these full updates again. So Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, covering them all. I did keep my eyes on the markets. So far, I would say the price action has been as we expected, right? If you watch my market update yesterday, what we said is that it still was most likely that we would see recovery up higher, but I did not think. And I still, look, my thoughts on Bitcoin, regardless of the price action, are actually still quite similar. Because I still think we can see some more recovery. I mean, Tuesday, if we take a look at over the course of the last 2 weeks, if it loads, Tuesday has been a pretty good day for Bitcoin. Or in the last month, you can see Tuesday has been pretty good. And if you take a look at the last 2 weeks, like the most bearish day the most bearish days have been Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. So that's pretty good. And then yesterday, over the last 2 weeks, Monday was also not very good. And over the course of the last month, Monday was also a little bit mild. But we saw some good recovery yesterday as well. So that's a bit of a change in what's normal that you would like to see. But ultimately, look, technically, we'll talk about that in a moment. Fundamentally, it's look, what's going to happen with the technicals here will depend a lot on the fundamentals, right? So if we take a look at the Coinbase Bitcoin premium or discount, that's basically going in and out of a discount and a premium. At this point of time, it's actually trading at a discount, but also not major, right? I mean, this morning it was at a pretty major discount, but that also doesn't say that much, because if you check out the last what is it, like the last week or so, you can see that that this basically since yesterday morning, it's kind of been going into a premium, out of a premium, and it's by very thin margins. And then what we have seen, and which is good to see, is that more recovery in the equity sector, right? So you can see this is the S&P 500 pre-market. We've seen more recovery there. That is what we want to see, right? But this is all very much dependent on economic data, how the tariff situation develops, right? I mean, yesterday we had some more information about the US imposing higher tariffs on India. So things like that will matter, right? And will make the markets move. So again, the volume this morning is again very low, which is normal for August. But that means that again we will have to wait for the New York session, for the US session, before we can say a little bit more. And so far, I mean, equities have been fine, earnings have been fine. It seems like the market is pricing in all those tariffs, so that's good. So that's why I still think we can see some more recovery. And so far, I mean, if you take a look at Bitcoin specifically here, so if we take a look at the TPO, you can see we had a pretty good reaction here to the naked POC here. And then if you zoom out to the 4-hour time frame, you can also see we had a good reaction here to the 382 fib. Which was the first support level we found after hitting the 4-hour downtrend right here. So that's good that you get a pretty good reaction from there. But ultimately, look, it's August. We're not going to have a lot of momentum with these fundamentals. We're also not going to have a lot of momentum. And then we're nearing major resistance levels right here at 115.8 and 116.7, where we're retesting the previous range lows right here. And we have the 7-day rolling VWAP, the 30-day rolling VWAP, the 4-hour trend. I don't see enough strength. I don't see enough momentum to break out above that. So more recovery, yes, I do expect that. I see enough reasons for that fundamentally and technically for that. But to reclaim and do something like this, which is ultimately what we want to see, we want to get back into this range up here. I think that's too far away. I don't think the fundamentals are good enough for that, and I don't think the market circumstances are good enough for that. So ultimately, short term, I expect stability. I expect more recovery. But a reclaim or a breakout, whatever you want to call it, I don't expect that. I think it's more likely we're going to get some stability a little bit higher. And then from there, we can talk a little bit more about whether from that stability we can rally up higher or not. But that is something, I'll speak about that in my middle of the day market update today as well. But that we'll talk about later. So that's what I think you need to know for now. Hopefully you enjoyed this update again. For now, have a great day. Take care and bye.